This video is a demonstration of how users will sign up for and access their account information using the MyAccount customer portal. Now, given that web presentment is the most popular way to provide bills and invoices to consumers today, we'll demonstrate how the MyAccount portal allows consumers to access bills and other account information all in an optimized fashion across all channels, anytime, from anywhere. We'll show you how the MyAccount portal delivers a full PDF of current and historical bills and invoices to the biller's website, offers multiple account integration and paper suppression across multiple devices, notifies users via email and/or SMS text messaging when their bill is ready for viewing, supports ACH, debit card, and credit card on-demand payment, all of which translates into reduced invoicing costs and increased customer satisfaction. So to begin, the billing organization will place a link and/or a button on their website, which when clicked will direct the user to the MyAccount customer portal. Now the first thing the user will notice is that the site is responsive, meaning that it's optimized for the medium that it's being viewed upon. So whether it is viewed on a desktop device, or a tablet in portrait view, or in landscape view, or a smartphone in portrait or landscape view, the screen automatically optimizes for the device that it's being viewed upon. So let's begin with how a user would sign up for online access to the account they already have generated with the provider. The user will need to first create a sign-in, because when they go to the sign-in page upon being redirected from the provider's website, they won't be able to gain online access. So they'll first have to click the button that says sign up for online access. When they do so, they'll be taken to the sign up page. Here we can customize the configuration to the provider's requirements for authentication. For demonstration purposes today, we're asking the user to provide an account number, an email address associated with the account number, and the zip code associated with that account number. Now, email is requested in the event the user has multiple accounts. They'll be able to view all accounts associated with the email address, provided it's the same email used when they established the account originally. And finally, the user is prompted to choose a password and is asked to confirm by repeating. Now again, the provider may customize the authentication variables to suit their needs. Now when the user is complete, they click the sign up button and they are immediately taken to a dashboard page with all their account information summarized. So to demonstrate, I'm a user and I will first type in my account number. Next, I will put in a valid email address. Again, this is the email address that I used when I signed up with my provider originally. Then I'll put in another variable or authentication piece. So in this example, it's the zip code of where my services are being rendered. Then I'll put in a password. We can configure the password to be as stringent or as lenient as the provider wishes. And then I would just click sign in. So to access their online account portal, the user simply enters their email and password. What you'll notice is that the user has the option of hiding or showing their password. And in the event the user has forgotten their password, they simply click the Forgot Password link, enter a valid email address, and click the Reset Password button. Then they'll receive instructions via email on next steps in resetting their password. Clicking the Sign In button will take the user to the dashboard screen. A quick tour of the MyAccount dashboard reveals your entire account in one easy-to-navigate page. As mentioned, one of the key differentiators with the MyAccount portal is its responsive design, providing optimized access via any internet-enabled device. The dashboard, although configured for a heating fuel retailer in this example, may be customized to fit your business, presenting just the information your customers deem relevant. A couple of key features to point out. First, you'll find your branding on every page. Second is the transpromotional marketing space. You may find this space beneficial in promoting specials, announcements, or just static advertising. Below that, we've included space for customer-specific variable data. Another feature is the quick and easy access to your statements and flexible payment options. And finally, logging out is always easily accessible. Okay, so here we are back out to the live demo site again, and again this is the dashboard page. So the first thing the user will see when they log in is their account information. So if they only have one account, then they would see that information and any sub-account information associated with that account. Now if they have multiple accounts, there would be a drop-down arrow. They simply click on the drop-down arrow, and from here they'd be able to choose the account that they want to view the information for. They'd also be able to view any sub-accounts that are associated with the account. So for this particular demonstration, which is a fuel oil dealer, the sub-accounts are actually drop locations for the different type of fuel associated with the account. So again, you had your trans promo over here, which carousels through at a rate that is adjusted by the provider. These can also be hyperlinked, so upon clicking on them, they'll go out to a different URL and open up in a different window. Again, you have the variable information space down here. You have a quick snapshot of the account details. And in this white space over here is actually quick access to being able to view your bill and pay your bill. Very quickly, if I go out to view your account statements and I click on it, it's going to pull up the ability for me to sort by date just by clicking the up or down arrow, and I can choose the invoice or bill that I want to view. I click view, and it will actually bring me out to a PDF rendition of my statement, the same exact thing that I would get in the mail. And if I want to make a payment, I can do it from here. So very quickly I would click make a payment. It would pre-populate all of my personal information. I would be able to pay the balance due, or if I click enter an amount, I'd be able to enter in an amount of my choosing. I can put in my account information, my credit card information. For this example, we only included credit card, but we also have the ability to include auto debit or ACH transfer as well. And again, the site is responsive, meaning that it will optimize for the size of the screen that's being viewed upon, so whether it's portrait style on a tablet or landscape on a tablet or portrait in a smartphone. So we'll go back out to the desktop site. Again, if I go back out to the dashboard, if I click make a payment, it brings me back out to the same page. So let's go back out to the dashboard. Under location, you'll notice current delivery status. Now it's here that I can see how I have chosen to be notified that my bill is ready for viewing. So the choices here would be mail, text, or email. And I make that choice by going up under the My Profile. So here I can see my profile information. I can't change the account number the location or my name, because these are the things that automatically populating based upon what account I'm viewing at the time. But I can change the email that I want to be associated. I can change my home, work, or cell phone number. In fact, if I choose text messaging, I have to have a valid cell phone number. I can change the billing address to be the same as my delivery address, or I can put a different address in. And here under statement delivery is where I would click, and here's where I can choose whether I want my statement notification emailed to me, mailed, meaning the invoice would be mailed directly to me. I can receive it via text message or text and email. So if I make any changes at all, I would click the Save Profile. I can edit my password associated with this account. But I'm going to go ahead and return to the dashboard page. Under account information, so these are the things that we have included for this particular demonstration. We've included a summary page for whether the account is a budget account or a non-budget account. All of this information can be changed, and we can create the interface or how it looks and the information that is generated based upon the client. I can click next, or I can go up here and click the button. So I'll click deliveries. So again, a quick snapshot of my deliveries within this account. And I can sort by date. I can sort by location. I can sort by product. And I can see all the information associated with that particular delivery. I can see my total. I can go under transactions, or I can click next, and it's going to drop down in order. Again, I can sort by the criteria I just mentioned. I can see my current balance. If I go into statements, it's going to bring me right back out to that statement page. And again, this is optimized for the device. So this would be a tablet in portrait view or landscape view. Smartphone view is going to look a little different. You'll notice that when I switch over to smartphone view, it's going to show me the information and drop downs. So that's the status, my deliveries. And if I wanted to sort, I would just click on the criteria. Under transactions, it's going to show me my transactions statements. Pay now would bring me out to the payment page, obviously. I'm going to go back out to my desktop view, and I'm going to click on the Contact Us button. So here we create the ability for the user to engage with the provider by allowing them to communicate back out to the provider without any constraints, whether it's during business hours or not during business hours. So this is the information here that is going to be communicated back out to the provider along with the user's message. So it's going to tell the provider that this user has a question regarding this account number, this sub-account, or in this case location, the name of the person, the email address that the user wanted to be able to use for this particular inquiry. We can include different inquiry types. So when the user chooses an inquiry type, it will automatically be emailed to the email address that is associated with this inquiry type, and then the user just simply types their message and clicks submit. And if we were on a smartphone, this is how it would look. This is how the dashboard would look. Account details. If I had multiple accounts, then I would be able to choose the account and then choose the sub-accounts associated with each of those accounts. So very, very user-friendly. We'll go back out to the dashboard in the desktop view. And then when the user is done, they would simply log out. And that concludes our demonstration of the MyAccount portal.